G'day, this is Shay, and welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival. Today's episode is a little different. This is the experimental branch, Alpha 4.0. These are features that are coming up in future releases, and I just couldn't wait. I had to have a look at them, and I thought, hey, I want to show you guys. Look at what we've got. First things first, number one, they've changed the look of the Multitool. Look at this. It's now a little bit different. It looks a little different, and it sounds different. Sounds like the color tool and the texture tool originally did. Next of all, I had to tell you about the multi-tool first, because the next one is the automatic doors. The automatic doors look like this, and then they brought in these cool designs with the windows and just the plain... Excuse me, I'm getting rid of you, not walking through you. Okay, so we're going to take rid of that one, I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to show you what the other doors are like. But these are not available in the publicly released game. They're only available in the experimental version. But check this out. Whoa! Did that just go up? That is so cool! Look at that! Look at that! Let's see if we can change colour, because I love changing the colours of things. We'll make it white so we can kind of see the detail. Look at that! It's so Star Wars-y. That is so cool! Let's have a look at the other design. It goes like this. Here we go. I love that! That is so cool! I mean, you know, this is quite good for, you know, very spacey type feel. This modern, sleek, glass, love it. So cool. Now this is where I probably should mention about the LCD screen blocks. When I first saw this, I thought, wait a minute, does this mean we can write stuff? That is so cool! So if I put this up here, and I'm going to just turn it around a bit, put it up here, and then we access it using the T button, we can write stuff! Yeah! So I can write this. Watch this. And I can make it a little bit bigger. How big can I make it? So you can kind of see a preview behind the UI. So there we go. Watch this. That is so cool. You can actually, you could probably leave notes for people if you wanted, but you can also change the color. So it's like that, and it kind of fits in. Doesn't seem like you can actually have textures as a background just yet. That's okay. Oops, that's a bit dark, isn't it? That's a little bit dark. Let's do that one. That's nice and bright. You can click on it here, and then you can go exit. Make it nice and big. Can't change the font just yet. That's okay. So there we have exit and exit. You do have to be careful with which way round these are facing, because sometimes I've had it where I've tried to write something and it doesn't work, but it's actually on the other side. So when you place it, just be careful. I think what I've noticed is that this side is the wrong side. It's facing the opposite direction. When you turn it around, if it's the white side facing you, you're all good. Okay, now let's look at the next thing. Let's go through our snazzy doors. One of the other cool things about the update is the mining mechanism. But before we go over there, I just want to show you this. Look at this. How cool and realistic is that? I mean, there's quite a lot of bones lying around, but the detail on them is quite magnificent. Look at that. Look at that. That really existed inside a living body. That's amazing. And there was another one over here somewhere. Where did it go? There we go. There's another one. Ugh, it's so creepy. It's so creepy. Okay, we're coming up on our iron deposit over here. I'm going to show you how the mining mechanism works. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so here is the mining device. It's called an auto mining device. And you can make it in the constructor, which is pretty cool. Now you can't just put it any old where. It doesn't actually place anywhere. It needs to be near a resource. Look at this resource over here. It's actually poking through the top of the soil, so you can actually see where it is. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to chuck it down there. And it looks quite funky, but it doesn't work until you power it. So I'm going to chuck some power in, and now it's on. The source quality is 56%, so you can only get 20 per hour, and the next product comes in quite a bit amount of time. But you can have a limited amount of 400 items. So really, it's actually quite slow. Like, most people I've talked to are like disappointed, going, what? That's so slow, but you don't want it to be too OP. It's like the water and the oxygen machines. They don't get a lot of resources quickly over time, so, you know, you can mine this yourself and you could have a mining machine, but, you know, in reality, I chuck a whole bunch of these all over the planet and mine as much as possible, and in most cases, you know, you can get up to 400 items, and that's kind of a lot, so you can go around and check them while doing other things. Because when you mine at the moment, basically all you have to do, or all you can do, is mine, nothing else. So if you're flying around and you get pretty beaten up by somebody comes along and bashes your plane and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, and you come home and you're like, you know, it's gonna take far too long to fix my SV or CV. I'm guessing CV too because I haven't actually tried it, but why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you be able to fix your CV as well? Especially for those, you know how when you're flying around and you get bashed up and then you come home and you can't actually access anything to be able to fix it? It's right inside. Yeah, that's happened to me a few times. So what we can do is I'm going to get rid of this lovely little V just here. It's actually got quite a lot of hit points. Come on. You know what I should use? This, the Multitool 2. I wasn't going to use it because it's a little bit more powerful than the other one. That's okay. Okay, now we've got it. This little baby here is called a repair bay. So we're going to stick the repair bay in here. It looks pretty snazzy. Look at that. You can't do anything with it right now, but my poor old beaten up SV, have a look in here. You can actually see that a lot of the things are down. I'm going to go up and over to here. Move it across. Now it will only repair it while it is off. So let's have a little look. So if it's on, nothing is going to be repaired. It's still pretty beaten up, okay? But if you go in and you turn her off, then it's being repaired. If you go into P and you go to repair bay, it's currently preparing this ship here, A20, and you can actually see that there were some particles going up there. So if I go like this, it's repairing. See those little white balls? It means it's repairing your ship. How cool is that? And it's going to repair everything that's actually inside your ship that you can't reach. Oops, I just got rid of that. Never mind. The only problem with the repair bay right now, if you're in the experimental version, is it's only available in creative. It's not available, you can't actually create it in the advanced constructor. Speaking of advanced constructors, let's go have a look down here at the advanced constructor that I've put in. It's been changed a little bit. If you want to go here, okay, I've got some iron ore and I'm going to make it into some ingots. Where is it? It's not here. Oh, it's here in the output, and the output's got quite a lot of options. So instead of trying to find the thing that you've just made in the inventory, it's now in the input, and I think that is a fantastic idea because I'm sick of looking for things I've just made in here, especially where they end up being right down the bottom. It's a bit of a pain. So that's pretty cool. Now the other thing that I'm really excited about is this, the ATM machine. Although this only really works for multiplayer, I'm still in single player, and that is, I actually put a little bit in here already, because if you go into the marketplace and you want to create an offer, so say I want to sell one LCD screen block for 1 credit, it's still going to cost me some 10.10 credit, 0.1 credits to put it for sale. So I'm going to create that sell offer, and then it's here, so someone can buy that from me. I cannot buy from myself, unfortunately. But if I want to, I can bank my money cards. I can chuck them in here, and now I've got $4.8 credits. I keep wanting to say dollars, but it's not. If I want to withdraw something, I've got 2. Isn't that awesome? I think that is so cool. That is very similar to the decoration block. This one. It looks quite similar to this one. In fact, it's pretty much exactly the same. But the only difference is that you can't do anything with that, but you can do something with that. And that is available from, where is it? ATM. It's available from the devices section, which is pretty cool. And one of the other things they've done is they've changed the sound for the symbol and texture tool. So now it's a little little bit different, so you're not using the same sound as the color tool, which is that one, but it's kind of similar to this one. So they've changed those around. That used to be that sound. Now it is this sound. So, interesting. The sounds that are being used is pretty cool. Last but not least, the other cool thing that they've put in here is that these doors now you have a lock code, so you can actually enter in a lock code for them. I don't know which automatic door that is, so I can't tell you, and I can't go try it out. Might be this one. How do we even find out? Nope. So that's about it for today, guys. Just a quick look at all the things that are available in the next update. I can't wait till this is released. Let me know what you like about what you've seen so far in the experimental version, and we'll see you next time in Empyrion Galactic Survival. Ciao, ciao.